Well, hello there. It has been a long time, hasn't it? I blame that on the fact that I'm in a different country to the one that I'm usually in, so things have been a little bit on the hectic side. But I thought, since I am in a different country, and since they've just had such an uncontroversial election, I thought, you know what? Let's fulfill the American dream and let literally anybody run the country. So, let's see how this goes, shall we? United States. Population, I'm pretty sure it's getting on for 350 million these days. Size big, life expectancy a while. Poverty, bad. Beef consumption, that's practically an entire cow a day. Right, let's go. We will be the Republicans, with the opposition being the Democrats. And the political apathy, ooh, 58%. There we go. No, let's stick with what the game suggests, because I've just tried 2 games and was voted out after 1 term, so I think this is going to go well. Okay, welcome to your new job as president. The lives of a fuckload of people are now in your hands. Oh god. You can see why the job puts years on people, you really can. We've got high levels of Gordon Freeman and high levels of sleepiness, but decent education, so, you know, rough with the smooth. Oh my god. Right. Where to start? Okay, so our deficit is 90 billion. That's probably an issue. So we need to make some money at some point. Jesus, look at that. I've already been turned into an ultra-capitalist. Right, what are the main problems we're currently facing? Vigilante mobs. That's a bad thing, I feel. Fuck it, let's just deregulate. First thing I do as I come into government. Everybody gets an AK. Okay, so if we legalise LSD, that bellies out drug addiction and also pisses off the Conservatives. But I think Trump will do that anyway. God bless the guy. It annoys parents as well. Fuck it. Let's do it. Okay, nothing changed. The government is not popular amongst citizens. Okay, that's not good. Do we legalise loan sharking, or do we allow it? Well, personally, I think I'd probably limit it, given the option. Let's try it. Big deficit. What's the space program funding? Space program seems like a good thing. I know. Fucking hell, that's expensive. The Liberals are very angry. Aren't Liberals always angry? They've always got something to complain about. Mostly the Conservatives, who are over here. Yeah, hang on, let me just check. So the Conservatives are annoyed about all those things. Yeah, they're pretty much the exact opposite of one another. God knows how you'd find a liberal conservative. Inheritance tax. It annoys the wealthy, but the socialists love it. Yeah, let's leave that alone for the time being. Legal aid. The liberals like legal aid. How much is it costing us? A fuckload. It's popular though. I need some popularity, Christ knows that. Let's dance around the issues rather than tackling them, that seems good. And we'll just quietly, massively increase police funding. And to offset that, we're going to need to hike up a tax of some description. How much does it cost to introduce a CO2 tax? Wow, way more than I can afford. It's a fucking money spinner though, isn't it? You get business flooding out though, they'll all be going to China. Okay, return to government. Ban alcohol adverts. No, fuck it. I think that's the least of our problems at the moment. God almighty, Liberals, cheer up. Jury trials. Can we just cancel trial by jury? No, I think that's a poor idea. Crime is being added to by crime. Okay, thanks for that. State schools. Yeah, let's... Fuck it. We don't need money. Yes. And then let's introduce a tax to offset it. A tax on recreational drugs. This can go nothing but well. Let's go. Christ. I am going to be assassinated. It's just going to happen. Enterprise investment scheme. If we do that, we get more money. Let's try this. I think I'd be very bad in government. Just let's try this. I mean, America's got no money anyway. Let's just... This is the problem with being beyond the pale, isn't it? There's that man there reaching out to grab the buildings off the skyline. Okay, GDP's down because I invested. Oh, God. I think that man's died. Oh, dear. And we've been... Oh, God, we've been downgraded to a B. Shit. That is bad, actually. Right, so the Liberals and the self-employed are happy with me, but we are spiralling into debt. You see, hovering over GDP always makes me feel slightly nervous. Tax levied on non-salary... You're going to learn something this video, I swear. Non-salary income such as stock market profits and share dividends, okay. Primarily it affects wealthy and business owners... Slight deterrent to investment and thus could be detrimental to the economy, right? I can't afford that, really. What is going to boost the GDP? You have to invest with an eye to gaining down the line, right? So if we boost small business grants... The socialists hate it. Self-employed like it, though. And the capitalists are in favour as well. We don't need people to be safe. Foreign investor tax breaks. Right, we need to... Potential costs 12 billion. This is gonna go well. 56 billion per quarter. Let's do it. So we're going to let Richie McRicherson come in. I'm going to have to cut funding to something else to let him in, though. What are school vouchers? Well, sod private schools. I didn't go to private school in my day. State Health Service. Let's just cancel it. Bin it. We don't need replace and repeal. We just need fucking repeal. Debt is 3.4 trillion. What is the actual US debt? I think it's something like 24 trillion now, isn't it? Let's learn something. You can all sit whilst I Google this. How is everybody? Do people like me? Yes, because they haven't worked for me for that long, isn't it? US debt. 2016. Federal debt in trillions. 19.5 trillion. So I'm actually doing pretty well. We've still got vigilante mobs. It's because I've not been doing anything with the police, isn't it? I've been arsing around. Right, let's move to a much more extensive... See, this is popular with everybody. Except my wallet. Who needs money? Health food subsidies. Let's introduce some of that. It's fairly cheap. Fuck it, let's whack it up to maximum. That didn't cost me much. That'll help tackle obesity in no time. Return to government. Who's going to try and shoot me? Nobody, but we're now at CCC credit rating, which is fucking awful. Let's do some more learning and find out countries with a CCC credit rating. I can't see any European countries with lower than a B. Huh, okay. United States... Currently has a AA+. Okay, so let's look for a triple C, because this is bad. Double C, Mozambique. Okay. That's a country not well renowned for being economically prosperous, unfortunately. Belize has a triple C+, but it's going down. Oh god. Okay, Belize is literally the only country I can find with anything approaching a triple C. Okay, we need to do something about GDP. Oh no, wait, there we go. Venezuela. Venezuela has a triple C. Oh, God almighty. Right, so we are currently doing about as well as a country that's just come off the back of, well, is in a communist regime. If I introduce oil drilling subsidiaries, investment will go through the roof, but everybody will hate me. Oh well, I never did want to be popular. What do these numbers mean? So the underlying value, so it'll be 12 turns before this has any effect on my GDP whatsoever, and it's costing me 637 billion per quarter. And I can't cancel this policy now, so fuck. 370 billion per quarter. Let's do it. I am in the shit now. Let's look at some graphs. This is what you tuned into this channel for. Right, I'm just going to have to hope that I don't get downgraded to a double C over the fucking course this takes. GDP up! Because I won an aerospace contract. Okay, we've got a 33% approval rating. That's better than a lot of people. Right, the environmentalists hate me. Environmentalists always hate me. The planet's speeding towards doom. Let's just take the brakes off. Fuck it, launch the missiles. Right, let's fiddle with the income tax. This is always popular. Ooh, wow! Okay, so that makes a fuckload of money with just small changes, but everybody hates me. We set it up to 40, that will offset a big chunk of our spending. Holy shit. 656 billion. Oh, wow. Right, get ready for another credit downgrade. Yes! Get in! Double C! Let's look up our friends at... No, Mozambique, that was it. Mozambique's got a double C. Oh, fucking hell. And only the motorists are annoyed. Oh, wow! Wow, that grows exponentially past about... So it's sort of steady. Yeah, okay. Right, what can feed our GDP? Science funding. Compared to the other shit we're doing, it's dirt cheap. Let's slam all of our money into science funding. Click to return to government. Who's going to try and shoot me? Unemployment is up. Fuck. If we believe the polls, you'd just get 32% of the vote. Yeah, well, we have good reason to not believe the polls. Wrong for Brexit, wrong for the US. What are they going to get wrong next? Freedom of information. Well, the US is fucking awful at this, so why change precedent? Who can I make money out of? A CO2 tax. I need 39 capital. Right, we're going to have to introduce that next turn and piss literally everybody off. Right. Okay, please don't die, please don't die. Please don't get shot. Okay, the ethnics are after me. Christ. This is Donald Trump, isn't it? Debt crisis. Oh dear. Track where the Republican Party started. Superhero. Okay. Great. And now we're a C! We are a third world country! Oh god, maybe this is why they don't let foreigners be the... Right, I've got 34. That's still not enough to implement a carbon tax. I desperately need more money. Gonna have to cancel subsidiaries for oil drilling. They're costing me too much money. And what else can I completely cancel? It all adds up though, doesn't it? Where are my graphs again? Military spending, I'm going to have to dial back. Overwhelming force, yeah. But I don't have the capital to dial it back at all. Okay, right, I'm just going to have to hope that the fucking Black Power Group don't shoot me. Oh, I've been killed. Oh my god. Oh well, I genuinely think that's a fairly accurate prediction of what might happen in a Trump presidency. That didn't last long, did it? Round 2. This is the Groundhog Day of presidential races. I think I've crashed it. Oh no, there you go. Clicking makes it work again. God, we're doing a lot this time. It didn't take half as long to load the last time. I get the feeling it's crashed in the background. Is this what hell is like? A constant loading screen with dramatic music. This music's really getting on my tits, actually. Back in a minute.